Hey guys, today we are going to talk about how to get started on 5A. If you have a 1A throw already, then all you need is a counterweight. A variety can be purchased from any major online yo-yo shops. What I suggest though is either a counterweight that has a bearing in it or the Duncan softball. For example, the Yo-Yo Jam die or the ultraweight from Yo-Trix, because it has a bearing in it, so its end can be spinning freely. So it will resolve some string tension during play, and that's really good for you. On the other hand, the Duncan softball is really player friendly, which means when it hit you, it doesn't really hurt that much. So it can be used when you're practicing some dangerous tricks. While you may want to get a 5A throw later, to begin with, any 1A yo-yo will do, as long as it is not responsive and you don't mind dropping it. Some yo-yo perform better than other ones in 5A, but we'll come back to it later. And then step 2 is to get a counterweight on the string. So if you just have a normal counterweight, then you try to find a hole through it, and then you put one end of the string, let it go through, and then also let this end go through this slip knot. So now the counterweight will be tied to the string, and you can just tie the other end to a yo-yo and then it's ready to go. There's one more way to do it. If you don't want to remove the string from a yo-yo, you can just simply get a slip knot, let it go through the counterweight, and you let it go through, and you make another slip knot from here. And then you let this counterweight go through this bigger slip knot, so you can just now slide and tighten it, so now it's tied to the yo-yo. One thing to be mentioned though is that when you tie the yo-yo this way, you may need to re-measure your string length if you already have a string length. And also this way is probably a little bit more difficult to remove the counterweight. So if people don't know how to get rid of the second slip knot, you may just need to cut the string when you change it. When you are using a counterweight with a bearing, it comes with bed inside. The bed has a really small hole. So what you do is you firstly let the string go through the hole. So when you let it through, you can just grab the other end and then tighten the slip knot. What I do is I didn't really tie a slip knot. All I do is I just tie a knot like that. I just tie a knot like that, and then I tie another knot on top of it, so it will make the knot big enough not for the bed to slip. So now the bed will stop at the other end. And now what you do is you get a string, go through the actual counterweight, and now you're ready. If the counterweight you get is an ultraweight from Yo-Trix, then you may want to pay extra attention when you let the string go through the bed first, because it is not really a bed on that counterweight. You have to put it in through a certain side and then let the string go from the other side, so it will function normally. Step 3. How to throw and return a 5A yo-yo. Put your hand like this, then hold the string with the 3 finger here, wind it back. What you want to do is you want to put your thumb on the top and then put your index finger on the side. So whichever direction your index finger is pointing at is whichever direction you're throwing. So if you are throwing sideways, instead of the palm facing up like 1A, the palm is facing the front, so it throws like this. And if you are throwing front style, your palm is facing the left. Or if you're left-handed, then your palm is facing the right. So you just throw it like that, and when you return, you want to hold the yo-yo just like how you normally hold it. So what you do is you are trying to grab the yo-yo with your thumb and then follow really quickly. Hold it using your index finger. So now you can throw it again. So that's how you start on 5A. Thanks for watching. From next time, we'll be learning some of the 5A elements and how those elements can be combined to a combo and then eventually to a freestyle. Please like and subscribe if you find it useful, and I'll see you next time.